Hey Pokefans, Chaos006 here, and I'm teaming up with Tekkit with a few Pokemon mysteries.
Hey everyone!
We're going to cover one theory on my channel,
and one on my channel. Without further ado, let's begin!
If you have beaten any Generation 1 game, such as Pokemon Red, Blue, Green, Yellow, or the remakes Fire Red and Leaf Green, you have traveled to Vermilion City, home of the docking station for the SS and Kanto's Electric Pokemon Gym.
Vermilion is actually very important to the game storyline, but perhaps you overlook the fact there's a plot of land that an old guy is building a house on. He says that the Machop he has is helping level the ground to build the foundation.
Of course, you can't expect the house to be built during the timeline of the game, but you could expect to see it later. Maybe in a future generation.
Quite possibly, maybe the next generation, players will be allowed to explore Kanto again.
The Game Freak actually introduced a cool feature in Generation 2, allowing you to travel back to Kanto and explore it again. Now some things have changed, like the gym leaders. That just shows that time has passed.
Things do change with time, obviously. 3 years have passed since the adventures of Generation 1, and you've seen 100 new Pokemon. With the passage of 3 years, a lot has changed, but one thing hasn't: the plot of Land of Vermilion.
When you return to Vermilion City in Generation 2, the plot of the land is exactly the same. The man is still leveling out the land. Now with my brief experience working in construction, I will try to give an analysis of the time it would take to level out this land. So the space is 7 by 13, talking about in-game steps. Now if the average human foot size is about 10 inches, and I'm counting the fact that adults and children move the same distance in Pokemon, that would be about 70 inches by 130 inches, or 6 feet by 11 feet. Taking about an hour and a half to complete a 2 by 2 foot area, it would take 4.5 hours to complete the 6 foot side. Now if you add another hour and a half on the remaining space on the 11 foot side, that would give you just 6 hours to complete the entire plot. And this could take longer with some breaks, but not over the period of a day's work.
Another great observation I made was there were no building materials in the area. I know I'm playing Pokemon, not Minecraft, so he can't be keeping his materials in his inventory, unless...
No, Tekkit, Pokemon did not invent Minecraft. Get back to Pokemon.
Okay, it would be a great theory. So with this leveling process taking less than a day to complete. Remember, the old man is also old, quite obviously, so it'll take longer than a young adult to build.
But he also has the help of a trusty Machop.
True, even with the man's old age, there would be part of the house built by the time of the events of Generation 2. We have to come up with a few theories to find out why the reason the house never built.
One theory we came up with is the timeline theory, as I like to call it. This theory states that the events of Generation 2 happened less than 3 years from Generation 1. Generation 2 is proven to come after Generation 1, with Blue being the Vermilion City gym leader, so I'm not questioning that logic, but maybe the events aren't 3 years apart. Maybe when Generation 1 is stated to be 3 years apart, the time was messed up. Months and weeks make sense as well as years. This could explain why the house isn't finished. This theory is very loopholey and has a lot of unexplained features in it. Yes, everything is updated and everything is slightly older, but ultimately this theory is too broad and has too many loopholes to actually happen.
So let's look at something more likely. If you notice while playing, Diglett Tunnel is just to the east of Vermilion. If you travel down the Diglett Tunnel, see that the path goes west and north from Vermilion, right into the plot of the land the man is building on. As seen throughout the Pokemon universe, Diglett is seen to leave a trail where it burrows. This could cause collapsing the land the man is building on. This theory also disliked because Vermilion City still exists, and at least the land would be caving in where the man was building. This also would cause the land above Diglett Tunnel and other places to cave in, meaning a good portion of western Kanto would be uninhabitable land.
Which would be very unfortunate.
Kinda like the next theory, there could be a possibility the land is cursed.
That seems like something that would be in Lavender Town.
It does, which reminds me, we discussed Lavender Town's engine over on my channel, so go check it out. Anyway, with the land being cursed, it could reset every night to the original natural environment. It could be cursed due to the fact that Drowsy lives just east of Vermilion. Drowsy is known to hypnotize children, and this plot of land could have had wild grass before it was leveled to build the house. Drowsy could have hypnotized the children to protect their environment.
That's kind of creepy. So I'll reveal the theory I believe is the real reason why the house was never built. The land is never built on due to the disease of the old man. He has a very common mental disorder called dementia, and I believe this guy might have the worst kind of dementia, Alzheimer's. This disease causes the human mind to forget things that should be remembered, like the names of family members. Having this disease causes the man to forget to buy building materials, which never allows the house to be built. He also could forget that he has leveled out the land and still thinks it has to be done. However sad it may be, the man has been repeating this process during the last 3 years between Generation 1 and Generation 2.
So which theories do you believe is correct? And what other theories could explain the plot of Land Vermilion City? Make sure you comment your ideas, and make sure you check out 11 or 10 Syndrome on my channel.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more Pokemon content from me. Until next time, I'm Chaos May 006 with Tekkit Beasting. Burn it up.